Welcome back everyone. Now as you can see that we are in our desktop and we are going to open Anaconda Navigator. So as I've told you before that pip is a package installer and Pypi is a place from where you can install packages. Now to install any package you should be installing them from CMD prompt. So we are going to turn on the CMD prompt that has been provided by Anaconda Navigator. It's quite the same thing. Currently I am using this one, as this tells me all the environment that I am using currently. So currently I am in the base environment. So first of all, what do we mean by environment? So if you go over here, there are options to create out a new environment, and in the base environment you can see there are so many packages installed currently in my system. Eventually, it was installed in your system also, as most of them are pre-installed with Anaconda Navigator. Now, what happens in environment is if you want to create a workspace for your particular project, so your project might just require pandas, numpy, and tensorflow. So what you can do is you can create an environment for that, a virtual environment. So in that environment, you can just name it as project1.env, and you can just install three uh, libraries or packages into that. That's how the virtual environment works. But this video lecture is not much about environments but more of packages and what is Pypi and pip. So I just wanted to show you what are the packages that are pre-installed over here. If you want to check some like numpy, so you can see that numpy is already installed in my system. Now back to, if you want to create a new environment, you are good to go. You can just click on create and you are able to create a new environment. But let's get to CMD prompt. Now the syntax for installing anything is pip install, and you just have to write out the name of the package you want to install. So package name. Now you know the basic idea about how to install any package. Now how to check it out, how to check which package is there and how to install it out and exactly what it does. So what we are going to do is we are going to search Pypi in our Google search. We are going to search out Pypi. So here we have the Python package index. This is the place where you can also upload your own code. You can upload your own packages. Okay, we are gonna go to how to create our own packages from our next video. Right now, it's more of what is already available online and how to download it and install it of your own. So over here, if you are searching for any particular package, let's say pandas. So here we have pandas. You can check out the latest one, pandas 1.2.4. And if you want to install it out, let's click it out. So pip install pandas. Just copy out the code and paste it out over here. Similarly, there are numerous n numbers of packages that you can install. So most of the time, what we do is if we are working with some particular file, let's say a JSON file. So you can check out Python package for JSON file. And you can see that how you can read JSON file using Python. You have a bunch of links. You search out pip, you'll probably get one of the best JSON lib. So we have JSON lib, which is used to work with JSON files in Python. You can just copy out the code and you just have to paste it out over here to install it. So let's run it out. Enter. You got to wait for a couple of minutes until it gets installed. And if you want to look into syntax, currently I guess there is something failed error. Okay, so my pip version is quite old. I have to just update out my pip. So make sure your pip is upgraded. Anyhow, that's how we install our Python packages. So let's play around with something with a PDF file. So let's say Python package for PDF files, and let's write pip. So probably you are getting a PDF reader. Let's copy it out again, paste it out over here. Let's wait. So it's already installed in my system, so I don't need to install it again. But how to work it out, you will be having a bunch of documentation. Here's the installation process. You can just copy it out in your system. You can have different documentation to check it out, how to work with PDF files in your system. Okay, so you can read out the documentation. Now, what is the takeaway from this is we know about pip, we know about Pypi, we know about what is environment, we know about what is a package. Let's have a quick recap of each one of them. So pip is Python package installer. Okay. If you have to install any particular package, okay, then you are going to use pip. And Pypi is somewhere you are having a lot of packages. This is a place, or you can say a hub, where you can upload your own package. You can work with packages that are written by someone else. When I talk about packages, packages are nothing but folders, different folders of code which do different stuff. So you don't have to write a lot of code. You can just take out a package or library that is already written by some other people. Like if you guys have heard about H3 cells, so there's already a geospatial indexing system. There's already a code written for that. You can just copy it out and it will work just fine for you. Now that's Pypi and pip. You know about environment, and we know about how to install it. Now to work with any of the package that you have installed, it's quite simple. You can just read out the documentation. In our next video, we are going to start with how to create a package, a module of our own. So let's jump into our next video.